2001. It lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between our visitors and the Denver Broncos. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
And a Raider first down.
All set to go now from the 35. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Brings up second and 10 at the Broncos' 47.
Thompson back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Third and just 2 to go.
A pickup of 18 yards. It's now third down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And we continue to await our opening score in this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. Complete out to the right. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 42.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Finds a seam down the middle. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
22-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's another Broncos first down.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He brings it in. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos get a perfect terrific start. They've gone up 6-0. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal trying to miss the mark. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Well, after recording the sack, it looks like he is the one who's shaken up. We're going to get a stoppage here as he gets looked at. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Thompson. Hits him on the out route. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Now the Raiders readying for the punts, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Starts the return at the 34. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. And so far they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Past the 20. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
And when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead. 14,
Raiders nothing. Will Lutz.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. This would be a good time for their first points of the game as they find themselves down a notable amount already in this opening quarter. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. Fields this clean at the 30. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Broncos and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Finds his fullback. Dancing past him. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 20-zip lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos push their lead to 21-zip already.
Raiders nothing.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Fields this one at the 3. He brushed him off with ease. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And things are really getting away from them, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. Man in motion, headed right. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, Thompson. Dump off, caught by his back.
Thompson's pass.
And he's out of bounds behind the line, so that's going to add a couple yards on to this 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him on the slant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's good.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Thompson now. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Connecting on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Raiders first down. A gain of 5.
They've got first down here from the 36. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
At the 35-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Thompson to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
It's a gain of 11. And the Raider.
Throwing now, Thompson. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
And the Raider first first and goal, Raiders.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 21-0 our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Thompson. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Whether they meant to go to him or it was an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a first down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for it and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
4th down, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Raiders fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders get it back to a 14-point game. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Broncos and their QB, J.J. McCarthy, returning to the field on offense. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gain of 12 yards.
We've set it down from 37.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Finds a man right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
18.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard
Move the chains!
line.
Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
A loss of 5.
Finally a rare win for them against this passing game and a much-needed one to hopefully restore a little morale on that sidelines. 3 first-half touchdowns. They've been lit up like the 4th of July and really needed something that could be a foothold toward a little momentum before we get to halftime.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Cole Hardman, incomplete.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Raiders close it in, and down he goes. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A loss of 10
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They got the job done there last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Here's Thompson. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Gain of 16 yards. And an Oakland first down.
Here's the handoff. Give him 5 on that carry. Bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's a double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Thompson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach the 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. First down from the 42.
And the Broncos first down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's McCarthy to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Their punter making his way out now. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
A give now from the gun. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Yet to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10 from the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They're going play action. Into traffic, complete! And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
A gain of 14.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Thompson back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
Yards on the play.
So first down from the 41.
Raiders first down.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Number 86.
Second and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
He'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Short side option here. He's running left. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
Back at the 33-yard
It's easy
line.
for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
So here he is, getting his second field goal look of the half. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Broncos 21.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Denver set to take the field on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Broncos on top here at Mile High. Here's McCarthy, first and 10. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And they take him down right along the 30.
Jalen Waddle.
From the shotgun, McCarthy finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Gain of 6. And the Broncos first down.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. He'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Taken down at the 7.
Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 3 now. He'll work against the blitz. He'll step up, and there he goes. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
For the Broncos.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Raiders returning their offense and this running back to the field. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Now Thompson to throw. Now he takes it. Lewis Slime puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. Offensive line, this is second and 4. Throwing now, Thompson. Now here he goes again.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
At the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
To throw, Thompson. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Gronk, means it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Completed over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You get to that money down, that third down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We're officially on to the second half of the season, Week 10. The playoff race starting to faintly take shape. Let's get into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. In Indianapolis, the Colts at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Broncos and their QB, J.J. McCarthy, returning to the field on offense. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he did his part, partner. Got 8 yards. Sets up 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 8.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Oh, the football's loose. And this is going to be Raiders football. We have an injured player down there, and with his history, we really hope this is nothing serious. It is J.K. Dobbins who was hurt on that one. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Mitchell gets it from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
McCarthy throwing on third down. On target to Waddle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Raiders have their offense back out there. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28.
Back to throw. Here's Thompson. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Bronco. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. On now comes their punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. He has it at the 33. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Broncos and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Dumped off to his running back. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Now McCarthy. He gets it again to Mitchell. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
3rd and 10.
They'll throw 3rd and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th downs. Punting unit out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. They've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. First down, play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Back to pass on 2nd and short. Caught by his back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Here's Thompson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up. Punt team on the field. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The Broncos and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. And they'll have to go just about every bit of 100 yards to reach the end zone. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. Well, an assist to their punter on that one, Brock.
I'm glad you said that, Kate. Absolutely right.
Because it was that kick that set up the chance for that immediate safety.
How many times do we sit with coaches over the course of the week and we hear it all the time? Mirroring that defense and special teams. Defense and special teams. It can be game changers. And you don't know that play in any NFL game that could turn the tide. Well, we got to see the defense and the special teams marry together. Now we'll get to watch the offense take possession.
The Raiders back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
In these moments, I think of golfers, right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. That's exactly what this offense has got to do.
At their 49-yard line.
Blown back, it's the handoff. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They gain 11 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
11 on the play. 1st down, Raiders.
Thompson back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Thompson now. Connecting on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
And the Raider 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. And an Oakland 1st down.
Did such a good job, and not just hitting him in a window on that slant, in the right window, but hitting him right in time, right in a spot where he had room to run and add on to that catch.
Throwing now, Thompson. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 20.
Now Thompson to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Raiders leaving the offense out there. They want to add 2 more to that touchdown.
For the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. Has some daylight through the 40. Still fighting forward. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play. Now hang on here. The Raiders say not so fast. They've got that challenge flag out.
Previous play is under review.
Well, I certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times, Brock, it can be so tough to have the right angle to get a perfect spot on that football.
Yeah, how they do it, I just marvel at it. A bunch of years ago, I got to do and be an official, a side judge for a spring game.
How'd that go?
Not well, because things happen so fast, and I really do. I marvel, and more often than not, how good these officials are at spotting the ball.
At the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. It is caught left side. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
3rd and 5.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He dodged the tackle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Again, McCarthy to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. He'll muster a little down to the 30. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Broncos have the football, Brock, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. McCarthy on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. That's
coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So a read here and give to Mitchell. It's inside the 10. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Broncos, first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Back play straight ahead. And Nelson Rager just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
5 yards brings up 3rd.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos stretch the lead to 23.
Raiders 15. Will Lutz.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. They just witnessed maybe the most impressive drive we've seen all game, Brock, and now they get a chance to answer with one of their own. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's tackled at the 27-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw, Thompson. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
It's a gain
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
First down.
Thompson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Sticking to the air here. Hits him on the out route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's good.
Manages a gain of 3 there. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
It's a gain of 3. And the Raiders first down.
Rolling from the gun here. Lofts it deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's now 2nd and
Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
And it's 3rd down.
Thompson back to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's another.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Thompson now. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
He's tackled at the 29.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Here's Thompson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard
Now
line.
Thompson to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
At the 22-yard line.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Another throw here on 2nd down. He's going to tuck it and run. It's inside the 10. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Brought him down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 2-yard
Gets it again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. 3rd and goal from the 1. He tries to sneak it. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders putting up points in a game decided. Well, 4th and goal, and you go quarterback sneak, Brock. You know this firsthand. You better trust those big boys to help you get that ball across the goal line.
You can almost feel it the second you get done uttering the play, right? It comes out of your mouth, and those linemen just give you that look. Like, yes, this is my chance to own the line of scrimmage, to move the people in front of me. That's a good call and better execution from the entire group.
Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
The Broncos and their QB, J.J. McCarthy, returning to the field on offense. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30.
Number 17, Jalen Waddle.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
Play action, McCarthy. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
For number 26, incomplete.
QB sneak coming. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
J.J. McCarthy. It's a gain of a yard. And the Broncos.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Broncos.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now it's McCarthy. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that extends the lead to 20.
That's the score.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Here's Thompson. Caught by his back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
To number 28.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and
Throwing now, Thompson.
The 37-yard line.
Cut out left. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
7-yard gain. And an Oakland 1st down. A gain of 7. 1st down, Raiders.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing it again here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's fourth down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's got it to his running back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's good for Oakland. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Looking quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. To the air on 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Raiders first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Raiders trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. To throw, Thompson. And he's got it, it's in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
It's 4th down and goal.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And the completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points and they'll wind up with none.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So here comes the Bronco offense. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Playing favorites with the fullback here. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. So it's a win for the Broncos. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.